for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Hi everybody, what's up? I'm Sam.
And I'm Tay.
Welcome to the Sam and Tay's Fantasy Football Podcast. Our first ever video podcast. You get to see our handsome faces.
You look good, Sam.
Hey, thank you. You look good too, Tay. This is hopefully we don't break the internet like Kim Kardashian tried to do.
Too many hits.
Yeah. Because Kim Kardashian was going for that. Well, it was an interesting week. We saw a lot of clinches. Of course, I'm not one of the teams yet to clinch for playoffs. So let's go over the standings real quick. And of course, Office Linebacker clinched last week.
Yeah, and he won again. I mean, that's like 7 in a row, and what can you say? That's a tough streak to kind of keep up, right? I mean, he's going to have to win out pretty much to win this whole thing, and I think he should tank this week, maybe, just to kind of break that streak.
No, but it wouldn't be fair. So you also clinched. I did. You beat me this past weekend, so congrats for you for clinching.
Thank you.
Kevin clinched. Wow, 7-5 team. Wow, look at all the 7-5 teams.
That was the key record.
So, am I mathematically out of the playoffs?
No. Actually, I looked at it the other day, and it's you still have a slim chance. Basically, because it's total points. Pretty much, you're going to have to outscore everybody above you and hope everybody above you loses. So
that's what I was looking at. So everybody,
that's all you need.
Everybody has to. So
you need to score 300 points.
So you're saying I have a chance? Okay. Well, cool. Congrats to everybody that clinched the playoffs. Kevin, Scott, Hong, Jim, and
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny. Yeah. So congrats to you guys for clinching. So let's go ahead and talk about our matchups here. Tay, let's start with us. Let's start with our matchup.
Wow. Yeah, might as well. And then start from the top.
Right there. Yeah. 100 to 128. Great performance by Peyton Manning as always. Geez, T.Y. Hilton, but then that's it.
That was it for you. That's really it. And I feel bad again. Well, not really, but I started no tight end against you again. So
what was that, 3 in a row?
Yeah, it's
3 in a row.
Yeah, three wins without a tight end, so I think I may just start doing this from now on.
Tight end could be overrated in our league.
There's no good ones in the league. Right?
Well, I mean, you have the top 3, 4, and then after that, nobody.
Yeah, because every time I pick someone up, they don't do jack.
Great pickup with Landry, of course, too. In your Miami there.
Yeah, doubled up.
Yeah, with Tanning Hill and stuff, and I was hoping to pick up RG3 for trade bait, and of course he might be benched this week.
There goes that trade bait.
Yeah, and he might be benched this week. So that I don't say that hurt me because I don't know what I was going to do in that position anyways. But just horrible performance. Doug Martin came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
3.6 points there.
It's one of his biggest outputs of the year, right?
Geez, that guy's horrible. I made fun of Hong. Let's just recap. During the draft, Hong was taking so long to draft, and he accidentally, quote unquote, drafted Cardinals running back.
Oh, Ellington.
Yeah. And then I was like so excited because I drafted right after Hong, and I picked up Doug Martin. And then Hong is like getting on the chat. Crap! I meant to pick up Doug Martin, and I was like,
traded him by the beginning.
Man, and so anyways, I thought I had a steal there, but whatever, but that was just a horrible matchup. So not much to talk about there, but yeah, congrats, Tay.
Thank you.
Let's go over to the next matchup here. Kevin and Sin. Sin had a little winning streak going on, right?
He did.
Before that?
2 in a row, and looks like he had turned it around, and now he's on the brink of playoff elimination. So, sorry, Sin. I mean, you still have one more chance, but I think he has one of the lowest scores in the league, so it's going to be kind of tough.
Yeah. Can Kevin win with Jay Cutler as his quarterback in the playoffs?
You know what? He unleashed Josh Gordon this week, so I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Maybe Josh Gordon can make up for what Cutler can't do for him. So, I honestly, I don't know. Can you bank on Cutler? I doubt it, but
he's streaky.
And I have Tannehill as my quarterback, so I don't know. At this point, Cutler. I think he takes too many gambles, and so
he's a gunslinger.
Yeah.
He's a gunslinger, but he has Forte did well for him, and Crowell. Yeah, Kevin's team look dangerous though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, besides Cutler, his receivers, his running back, especially Crowell coming up,
and he just picked up Crowell too this past week, I believe.
Oh
so.
yeah. Gronk, and of course Jordan. So I mean, as of right now, we're just, we're early into the podcast, but I feel like Kevin's team could be dangerous here.
Oh yeah, I'm always scared of a team that has a tight end because I don't have one. So it's
especially
it's
Gronk,
some I may have to pick up or figure out by the time the playoffs come. But I don't know what to do. But he's got a good tight end and starts from there.
Yeah. So Sin is kind of in the same boat I am. Can still make the playoff, but definitely needs help. But you're saying his score is what's probably going to hurt him, right?
Yeah.
Well, my score is pretty high up there, but my record's not. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so Sin, you better get on it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Congrats, Kevin. Clinched the playoffs. All right, let's go on to our next matchup. Ran and Shat versus Don.
Yeah, the defending champ.
Yeah.
Pretty much eliminated, right? I think. It's safe to say he doesn't have as much points as you, and even if you won next week, it's gonna be tough for him to try to make it.
Yeah. Why can't I play one of these guys? I would have won. I would have won if I would have played one of these guys here. Right. Don or Jeff here. So Jeff of course is the defending champ. Looks like he won't even get a chance to repeat. Let's look at his player here. Sanchez was a decent pickup for him, right?
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good, and that's a almost kind of a throw first offense with Chip Kelly. So they're going to throw it a lot anyway. So that's just Chip Kelly's system. I think with Sanchez, he's still going to make his mistakes, but I think a lot of it they throw a lot. In that offense, so not bad.
Sammy Watkins didn't do much this week. Of course, Ryan Matthews blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff's team's just.
Well, you know what? He had Now Davis, and I think maybe he thought if it was garbage time with Oakland, he had a chance, but it wasn't garbage time because Oakland beat Kansas City. So and Jamal Charles the whole time in there. So I think that kind of hurt him. I think if it was garbage time, they would have had Now Davis playing a lot more than what he was playing at the time. So
upset of the season with that game,
big time. That's
and Don's team, did decent, did enough. Let's just say that. Yeah. Just did enough to squeak by.
He's one of those ones with a strong tight end, and he's going to get that. Yeah, he's going to get that play. He doesn't have the strongest running backs, but he's got tight end, and I think he can make up points from his other positions. So
real quick, do the math in your head today. Graham with that garbage time touchdown at the very end.
Oh, what's that?
Would that have?
Ours is a 6-point league probably for a touchdown. So 6 points, -6 at 90. He probably got about 10, 15 with the reception, right? It's PPR, right?
PPR 0.5 per reception.
So yeah, it's close.
It was close. It was just saying garbage time reception there, but whatever, that caused me to lose in my other league, so I'm a little bitter by that. Okay, I'm a little bitter by Graham. I lost by 0.5 points because of that touchdown.
That's crazy. He actually started Miami defense against Denver. That was kind of ballsy, I think, to do that. And he got -1, but he still won. So.
Close game, though, too.
Yeah.
Miami and Denver, Mm-hmm. So Don, that was good. Sorry, Jeff, you can't do it this year. Can't repeat here. Great. Let's go over to the next matchup here. Scott versus Danny, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And 132 to 106.
Yeah, high score of the week. Oh, no, second high score. Sorry, I just didn't mean to leave Wang out of there. The best team in the league and everything.
Yeah.
But Scotty had a good performance again. Even with Luck not playing pretty much up to where he normally. Jacksonville, you would have thought he would have gotten like 6 touchdowns and stuff, but he didn't need them. You got everybody else. He got Sanders back thought he had a concussion, and he ended up playing. Still did well.
Mm-hmm. Sproles did well again for Scott.
Morris, I gave him Morris. Remember, and Morris, he sealed the deal for him. Got 100 yards against San Francisco and got a touchdown too. So that was.
Yeah, so you're welcome about that, Scott. Right there.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. Because Calvin hasn't done anything for me. I think I got the raw end of the deal now.
Yeah, and Chicago's defense. Did Scott always have Chicago's defense?
No, I think he just picked them up. I think. I think he just Tampa Bay. I mean, I guess I would pick them up too against Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Anybody plays against Tampa Bay, pick them up. Danny's team put up decent points too. I mean, 106 is good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good, solid numbers.
Yeah, I think Rodgers. We thought Rodgers again had more points against Minnesota. Because he's been blowing up the last couple of weeks, and he did okay. He didn't really have 300-400 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. So probably hurt him, in the end. But all of his other players did pretty well. I mean, he picked up Herron even from Indianapolis. Did good.
Yep. And what about Murray there, the Oakland running back? He had on his bench 25 points.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know. For me, in all my leagues, I picked him up. I started him. So I if you're gonna pick him up, I guess maybe he thought Herron against Jacksonville. He could have flexed them, right? I mean, I thought maybe he could have flexed them, with Floyd, but we're playing Monday morning quarterback again. We're good at that.
Yeah. Well, the word is they might be due running back by committee there.
In Oakland?
Yeah. McFadden and Maurice Jones-Drew.
I think they should just give Murray just all the carries at this point. Because every time they give McFadden and Jones-Drew all the carries, they average like 2-3 yards a carry. So, and this guy just came on 4 carries and got 100 yards. So, I mean, if you do the math, that's 25 yards a carry. I mean, I'd take that any day. So, maybe they wouldn't be 0-10 1-10 now.
1-10, yeah. Chiefs, horrible matchup.
They look good. The Chiefs were looking good lately too, and that's still upset of the year.
Yep. All right, let's go on to Jim versus my brother here. My brother hasn't been putting up a lot of points.
He hasn't. His team's kind of fallen off, and he was actually winning at least before, but now he's not even.
Was he first pick overall? He was
right?
McCoy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like all the other leagues who have McCoy on their team is kind of on the downfall because that's your number 1 pick overall, LaShawn McCoy.
Well, you know what? He had good 2 players, and he got bit by the Jonas Gray bug. I mean, that was the whole starting Jonas Gray because he got 4 touchdowns and hearing all the news and then doesn't even get a carry. So it's all like Garrett Blunt. So,
all the hype with Jonas Gray.
That hurt him. I mean, I'm not saying, Jonas Gray scored like 40 points last week, so maybe if he would have scored another 40 this week, he would have helped him, So, I mean, he lost by 45, so, you never know. Maybe that's what he needed, It was blame Belichick for that one.
Yeah. Yep. And old man Gates, I think Gates probably had, 2-3 good games this season? Good games
half.
Meaning double digits. Point.
Yeah, 10, he had a good first half. I think he's just getting old. I mean.
Yeah, look at Jim with Beckham Jr. Dude, that guy could be the next Cruz for them, for the Giants.
I was reading something. I guess he's got bigger hands than Kevin Johnson, and Kevin Johnson's got like a whole foot on him or something like that.
Yeah,
he's so much taller than him, but it's amazing. He's got bigger hands than Calvin. So.
Yep. So let's see. Jim's team looked dangerous, not that much. I mean, I'm not scared of his quarterback.
Nah,
Roethlisberger. He has Roethlisberger too, but I'm not scared of any of those quarterbacks.
Yeah. Roethlisberger's on bye, I guess. So he's got Murray. He's been steady all year, and he's got his backup Brando. So that was smart. He's got him in his backup in case he gets hurt.
Yeah.
But other than that, he doesn't have really another running back. His wide receivers are okay. I mean, So I'm not really scared of his team either.
Yeah. No. All right, let's go to the next one. Offense linebacker against so first place team versus the last place team, and of course we kind of knew this outcome was going to happen. Yeah.
I mean, Terry's just been winning, and I don't even know what to say. The guy's just. Who did he lose to this year? Have you looked that up? See who he lost to? That's crazy. I want to know who actually beat him like 8 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe he had like buys that hurt him.
Maybe it was his bye. Well, he lost to Don. There you go. Week 5. So congrats, Don, for beating him in week 5, I guess.
Yeah, or else he would have went,
undefeated right?
so far.
Yeah.
But Chris took down the 2 best teams in a row,
he did.
2 best fantasy team in a row. And then
he tried to take down the best team by standings. This was
by
the best
standings,
team standing wise, but he couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
A lot to ask. He probably used all his energy and efforts towards the other 2. And he ran out of energy
Yep.
against Terry. So kind of what happens.
Yep, Drew Brees with 38 points on the bench. I mean, Chris had two good QBs. I mean, it's a toss-up. You know, Romo.
That's what happens when you do that.
Yeah, Romo and Brees. I mean, did he draft Brees and did he draft Romo high after that?
I'm sure he did.
Like, because there's no way you should get Brees and Romo in the draft,
Yeah.
unless you go back to back, almost back to back.
Unless it's a 2-quarterback system, maybe. You know, I can see that happening. You know?
Yeah. Or he could have trade bait somebody.
Yeah.
You know, earlier with it.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Always playing with. I mean, ever since I played with Chris, who knows, 10 years now. I don't think he ever made a trade. So I don't think he wanted to do trade bait. I mean, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
He's just hoarding then. He's just hoarding.
Yeah. I mean, Terry's team looked dangerous too. Jamal Charles, you know, Jordan Matthews is stepping up.
Yeah.
You know, everything, but look at it. And he got Blount. I don't think he ever dropped Blount. I think he had him for like a while. I don't know if he ever dropped him.
That's true. I mean, he held on to him and
left him on the bench too. No, Terry. As of right now, honestly, I can tell you, we haven't gone through all the lists yet, but Terry and Kevin probably have the two top teams going to the playoffs right now. You know what I mean? So that's what I think. What do you think about that?
I think Wang actually got the best teams there, doesn't he? I mean, the guy's still he made the
high
playoffs.
score this week, right?
High score this week.
Clinch the playoffs.
He's got to have the best team, and then second, if he makes it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's
Ving's, he's got the 8 spot still, right?
Let's talk about Hong's team right now against Ving's team here. Good high scoring games.
You saw this coming, right?
Well, of course, we don't expect anything less from the two best fantasy teams of all. You know, you and I were both talking about this. This is the Super Bowl matchup.
Oh yeah. This is the money game right here.
This is the preview of what the Super Bowl of our fantasy league would look like.
Yeah, Ving, I feel bad for the guy. He would have won. He would have actually had a better chance to make the playoffs. He still can make it.
He still can make it.
He controls his own destiny. So if you're listening, 1A, 1B, Ving, you need this win. And I think you could do it. So you don't get kicked out of the playoffs. Auto drafting.
Yep. Wow. I mean, Hong had high score of the week. Demaryius Thomas is. And then C.J. Anderson, jeez.
Two Denver guys. I mean, what can you say? That was a nice pickup with C.J. Anderson. He needed that for another running back. And, honestly, Hong's team looks pretty good right now.
He does. His
team looks pretty solid. And
his quarterback might need some help. I mean, Phillip Rivers is streaky.
Yeah.
What's your expert advice for the playoffs for Hong? Should he start Phillip Rivers or Matt Ryan?
It's going to be matchup, I think. I think San Diego plays higher scoring teams. Maybe play San Diego just because I think they have to play Denver again. And I think New England. They play New England next week too. So, well, not next week, but the week after. So, playoff wise, maybe Rivers just because you got to play, from behind maybe from those high scoring teams. And I think Matt Ryan has, of his 4 games left, 3 of them are on the road. So, he's a dome quarterback. So, sometimes it's hard to bank on Matt Ryan outside of his home. So, maybe Rivers is the play, but it's Wang's team, so I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, sure, dude. He don't need our expert advice.
He has his own expert advice.
Yeah. But yeah, Hong's team does look a little dangerous too. We'll see how he runs in the playoff, and we'll see if Ving, the other best team in the league, can make the playoffs.
Yeah, like I said, he controls his own destiny. He's just got to win out and hope nobody scores more points than him, basically, and. He'll clinch, so he's just got to basically it's just 2 things: win and be high score of the week, and it's automatic right there, which he can do. He's 1A, 1B.
He can, and I mean, I can make the playoffs, but I need a lot of help. So, we'll see how it goes. That's why next year I am proposing let's make it a 17-week league, instead of just a 16-week league.
I like that.
We'll vote on it too, because I know you guys don't. You guys keep saying the 17th week is different from your first week, but yeah, it's different from your 6th week too. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, I'll make a proposition. I mean, I'll make my push for 17 weeks next season. You guys can vote on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Tay, let's go over to pickups here.
Slim pickings, I think, right?
Slim
I mean,
pickings.
I don't even know what you can even. I mean, everybody pretty much is set on their quarterback. I mean, do you pick up backup running backs? I don't even know at this point if there's even much out there. I mean, as far as anything, and like I said, even for me, I mean, I have a tight end that I'm missing, but I don't even know if it's worth picking up a tight end, at this point. So.
And Robert Woods has that one good game this past weekend, but nothing really to show for it from the week before.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you guys need a receiver, I guess Robert Woods out there.
Yeah, it's tough. There's no starting running backs out there. It's just all backup running backs, and at this point, I guess you can just pick someone up and hope they gets hurt. I mean, just hoard, I guess, at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't see anybody worth picking up because most people have their team set and they're going to start who they have right now. All the buys are gone, so there's nothing you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about cutting anybody to start anybody. So
let's talk about that 8th spot. Who do you think will get that 8th spot?
Man, it's going to be kind of tough.
Ving holds his own.
He's got his own destiny. I mean,
Ving holds his own destiny.
And I mean, we can look at the matchups for next week and see.
Yeah, let's see who he plays next week.
He ends up playing. He plays Terry's team. Wow. Good luck, Terry. Right? I mean, that should automatically be. That might be the end of Terry's reign of winning streaks.
Yeah.
It's. Good luck to him, and it could be it. So, I mean, you're going against the Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, Ving
semi. Whatever you call it.
Ving is going to go up against the number one in the standings.
In
the standings.
Yeah.
But of course we know Ving and Hong is number 1A and number 1B. So yeah, Ving. Oh man, we'll have to see how that plays out.
It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, if he loses, then it's open. I mean. You have Don that's right behind him. And then you got...
who's Don playing?
He's playing Danny, who's already clinched. So
okay,
maybe he'll rest players. You never know.
And my brother is playing...
Playing me.
Okay, so you have to... So for me, you have to win.
Yeah.
Danny has to beat Don.
Mm-hmm. Terry's got to win.
Terry's got to beat Ving.
And then last one is Sin.
Sin. So Scott, wow. So I have to
Jeff's
cheer.
gotta beat Sin.
I have to cheer for my nemesis. No. Scott has to beat Sin. So I have to.
Jeff's playing him. Brandon Chat's playing him.
Oh, I thought it was
Sin. No.
Week 13, right there.
Dude, that's Slim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Too legit,
right here.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit. I am looking at Slim instead. I'm sorry. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Jeff is playing Sin. So okay, good. I was gonna say
and you need to score like 250 points this week, like 300, something like that.
What am I down on points?
You're down by a lot, right? You're 1206 and
1280.
So 80 points.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you score at least.
Yeah, I mean, if you think maybe 100's a good game, you have to score 200.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, to beat that
because he's 86 points ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't really bank on him scoring 20 and you scoring 120. So. You're gonna have to put your best lineup out there, and
and Jeff's down.
Dude, if
down
this
for
happens,
me,
if this happens, this is gonna be the greatest comeback for the 8th spot ever. I think. I mean, that's to make up 80 points and everybody else to lose.
I need those 4 teams to lose: Ving, Don, Sog, and Sin. I need all you guys to lose, and I need to win and put up close to 200 points.
200 points, at least 200 points. I mean, it's doable, right? What's the highest this year? It's
doable.
What's the high? 180 maybe? Was it 180?
I think it
was 180, right?
I think I had 1 week. I had a pretty high score. I forget what it was.
And I was just saying, Manning's got to just think about his fantasy owners right now, and just be like, go into Kansas City and then throw like 20 touchdowns or something, and just say this is for Sam.
Yep, Manning, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hope Manning does it, and you maybe get lucky. Maybe everybody else scores 20 points, too. And you score, all you need is like 150.
True. Yeah.
Because you only have to beat 2 of them, really.
Yep.
So
Ving. So Ving puts up a stinker of a game.
Yeah, and Don's I think got a little bit more than you.
Yeah,
Don's barely though. So he's beatable. So
so you guys need to put up a stinker of a game.
Yeah. It could happen. We've seen 40-point games before, which means what? You need 125, right? So
yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for tuning in with us on our first ever video podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See our faces.
I gotta say, you still look good. I mean,
thank you. You do too.
No sweat coming down on the makeup and everything, so it's good.
It's good, but Thank you very much, guys. Good luck this week, guys.